最近暑いっすね。みんな言ってると思いますけど。誰しもが触れてる話題だと思いますけど、暑い。
$25 from Jew13. Always glad to donate during every GDQ that I can. Keep up the excellent work, everyone. Alright, everyone, put your hands together for Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut with JustFlandre.
お、始まりそうですね。始まりましたね。デラックスってこれは
Sonic Adventure DX.
3D?
We just get started when I say go? Alright. 3, 2, 1, go.
Good game.
Alright,
Good
so this
game
is going to be
じゃねえ。 Good
Sonic's
luck.
story. It's a he has the most tech out of all 6 stories, other being Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Gamma, and Big. And we're immediately starting off the Chaos Zero. He's a very easy boss. You just have to stand in certain positions, and he will immediately recover after you jump on top of him. For that one, you were just standing right in front of him. This one, you stand in his puddle, you recover. And this, he's going to jump on the top pole. You just go over here, he will jump right back down, and he's done. Easy boss. And now I'm just going to go through Emerald Coast. It's kind of a linear stage, but that's going to give me time to talk about the game itself. So this game, when it was originally on the Sega Dreamcast, it had different kind of collision and some things like textures, and the game itself was kind of... When it was ported, the collision itself wasn't ported, perfectly, and that kind of caused a fair amount of new skips that you can do for the game. And you'll see me going through a lot of areas to where I can just, flip right through instead of having to go through other areas. Just have to take a linear route. And you may notice I'm spin dashing exponentially fast. That's because the spin dash button is mapped to 2 buttons, the X button and the B button. If you mash both simultaneously, you can just gain double the speed, and you can just keep doing it continuously, and you gain a lot of speed out of that. Yeah, this stage is pretty linear. There's just a few skips I'm doing around, but once we get out of Emerald Coast, I'm going to be getting the Crystal Ring, and the Crystal Ring is an upgrade that would typically charge a Lightspeed dash meter faster instead of having to wait. But not only does it do that, it also actually makes Sonic go a little faster. And so if we get out of the way now, we can save ourselves a lot of time throughout the rest of the run. And I'm going to be getting Crystal Ring by showing off a clip by going through the pool wall, and then I'll just end up in the elevator to get that Crystal Ring. So I'm going to switch to free camera here because there's some sections in this game where the camera kind of just wants to do its own thing. Come on. There we go. I hate when that happens. For real this time, I swear. And they will Crystal Ring. And now we're going to be doing another skip to go to the casino early. And you just kind of jam yourself into the with the wall of the spin dash, and then you can go to the casino. So, who likes pinball? Who likes playing a nice long game of pinball, collecting rings, collecting 400 rings to get to the end of the stage? Do you? Well, I don't. I'm just going to go through this wall instead. Early spin dash. So yeah, initially for this stage, you want to collect 400 rings, and then deposit into the vault to get the Chaos Emerald. But instead, you can just spin dash up that. You might be thinking, well, now you're stuck, dummy. No, I'm not. I can just spin dash up these stairs. And there you go. Back out. And now we're going to go to Egghorn at the second boss, and he's actually a very easy boss. And Draco, if you want to explain the boss for me, for the
Yeah, sure. Egghorn, like Flandre said, fairly simple affair. For the first approximately 20 seconds of the fight, you're really just waiting around for him to open himself up to be able to be attacked. Do need to avoid some missile volleys like this. I think there's a little bit of RNG
ソニックの世界観がどういうものなのか分かってないん
you want to
で
get fairly close to
割
him
とそのなんていう
to
の
shorten his travel path, and then by mashing the attack button like this, you can just keep him locked
現
down
代
for a
的
one
な
cycle fight. As long as you keep attacking him, he doesn't
ね
actually lift off the
そん
ground.
な乗り物とかある
And now I'm going to mash this cutscene and hope the
な
game
んか
doesn't crash.
もうちょっ
because
と
this
ファ
game
ンタジー
can
な世界な
crash
のか
if
と
you
思っ
spam
て
the
たら
cutscene
結
too
構
fast. Word crash. I have no. I
リ
can't
ア
really
ル
explain why it does.
リアル寄りの
I just well,
世界観
no. It's a Sonic game. Yeah, essentially just that. And now we're going to go into
通
Windy
常
Valley by throwing this
行
one
かない
stone
よう
into
な
there.
場所に当たり
Flip
判
the
定
auto
作っと
camera,
く方
and
が悪い
when I
みたいな
started
の
off,
があ
I'm
りま
going
す
to
け
be
ど
taking a path that Sonic not typically supposed to take. It's used for another character. You want it to Gamma. And pretty much we take it because you don't have to go through like a wind turbine and then a trampoline and it's all slow. So you can just spin dash to that, go through this.
下の地
And
面
this is
を
pretty much Gamma's section.
いや
And he would have
土ぼこり
objects
も
there,
立て
but
ず
they're
に
not
飛ん
loaded
で
for
るよう
Sonic.
な
And now we're in a tornado
船がある
because,
ぐら
you
いだ
know,
から
convenience. And I'm going to hold down here because then I'll immediately end up on the spring right
100
here.
メートル10秒で
And
走れ
then
るか
I'm
らっ
going
て
to
1
spin
キロ
dash on
走
this
って
jump
こいっ
panel
て
because when you
嫌
do
でしょ
that,
確
when
か
I
に
let the jump panel's like animation finish, I can just
リア
do
ル
a
寄り
homing
の
attack
アメ
on
リ
that
カ
and
み
I
たい
can
なと
land
ころに
right
ハ
onto
リ
the
ネズ
spring.
ミがいるそういう世界観なん
And
だ
I'm
そう
pausing right there because Sonic has more. When you transition out, you're like in the sky for a bit, and Sonic's kind of just taking a while to
急に
fall. So
竜
you
巻
just
が収まっ
reset
た
the
んだけ
stage, and you can pretty much save yourself there a few seconds. The rest of the stage is kind of linear except for the very end, which will be in like a few seconds because I kind of just do a nice little leap of faith, and you don't see the stage for a while. But then it's like, oh look, there's a little, foothold for Sonic to be on.
RTA とかもしもやるとしてルートしててもなんか
You can
何が
donate
起きてる
probably
の
one
かわから
donation
な
until
く
we
なり
get to
そう
that though.
All right. Let's see here. We got $25 from Gilded Dragon. Another day, another donation. I woke up specifically to catch the Sonic block, one of my all-time favorite segments. I can't wait to see those fast games go even
ハリネズ
faster.
ミは
Good luck to all
市
the
民
runners,
権を得ていた
especially JustFlandre.
ああ
And there's the emerald.
これは正規ルートなの
Hi Tails. How you doing, buddy? You're in my shot.
この黄色いや
And
つ
now
は
we're
なん
gonna
で
go
毎
get
回
the
降ってくるの最後
lights we choose in the sewers, and then right when we do that, we're gonna go right to the casino. And initially, you're supposed to do Casinopolis
正規ってなん
after
だよ
you finish Windy Valley and get the lights we choose. But since I already finished Casinopolis, it's just going to transition immediately into a cutscene instead.
死亡
A
死亡
weird thing
判
about
定
how this game generally progresses is that, as you're seeing, you can really choose where to go to a certain extent, but certain game events will not play and certain loading zones will not be available until you've triggered certain flags in the game, essentially.
Yeah.
ソニックが青
There
で
are
あ
some
と
instances where
黄
you
色い
can
の
enter some
と
stages
あと
early, and
黒い
some
のがいるの
cutscenes
は
are playing,
知ってる
but eventually it's just going to stop you and you'll just get soft locked. I should also point out
あの
that
黄色いのなんか尻尾でなんか飛んだりしなかったっけ
the
空
route the TES uses, as opposed to two different
なん
routes,
か
which
ちょっ
is
と
the linear
飛ばな
route
かったっけ
and the glitch route. Linear route is basically, the stage to stage, pretty the normal route. And then there's glitch route where you're doing a thing called time trial glitch. And time trial glitch in this game is basically where if
カメラが追い
enter
切れてないん
some
だけど
stages
ソニックの
early
動
and
き
then
を
enter the first two stages, some
あ
stages
黒い
in
の
the
出てこないんだ
time trial selection will be unlocked, and you're able to play through those even though you haven't unlocked the stages yet. And then through the when you go back to the story mode, you can enter that stage and exit back out, and it says, okay, you already beat the stage. But I don't like going for that route
赤い
because
モ
it
グ
is
ラがい
actually
るん
kind of
だ
slow, and you do have to deliberately die in one segment just to
ソ
continue the
ニ
story,
ッ
and
ク
it's
が
kind of dumb.
ハ
in
リ
my
ネズ
opinion.
ミで
But some
キ
people
ツ
like
ネ
it.
が
It's all
あの黄色
preference.
いやつがテイル
And
ズ
I'm gonna go through Ice Cap, and I'm pretty
で
much
赤い
gonna do
モ
a
グラ
spin
が
on
いるの
every act here. This one I'm just gonna do a spin dash of this instead of having to go through a little cave to get inside. Spin dash too much.
赤いモグラがいるのか
And now I'm gonna do a clip to where I immediately just go take a left, take a right turn, and just go right through the store.
Clean.
Collision is good.
おー
And now I'm gonna do another
ま
very
た
long
壁抜
leap
け
of
だ
faith
よ
here. You can kind of just like
Come on, game.
run yourself through this
こ
wall.
うこういう壁抜け見つける人ってまずどういうあれで
I'm
言
falling.
ってるんだろうあテイル巣なん
You might
だ
be wondering, well, that's dumb. You're literally just falling
赤
out
はな
forever. But no, actually, this
クルーズ
stage wraps around completely, and with a certain angle, I will
何
literally find myself right to the
何
end
待
of the stage.
処理
It is
待ち
considerably faster than just taking the snowboarding section.
Oh, it's most definitely faster, like a good 30 or 40 seconds. Maybe more.
There are some kill planes that he
なん
needs to
か
avoid here. So
落ちてるな
Yeah,
今
well, he is falling into
落ち
a
てるっ
void,
ぽ
but
い
he's
な
taking a specific path.
Yeah, I'm like slowly turning myself left and right so that I don't hit the kill plane. And oh, hey, look, a stage.
落ちてるっぽい
I guess we should have play through that instead of just falling through it. But you know, fast.
This game also.
テイルズって言うと怒られる。
Oh yeah, you literally missed the best song in the game when you take the skip, and that really makes me sad.
落ち続けてるっぽい。
Gotta love the ambience.
Oh yeah, gotta love that 4-second loop wind sound in the background.
お、足腰丈夫だなこのハリネズミ。
All right, and now in a minute we're going to be fighting Mr. Knuckles, or as everybody on the internet likes to call him, Oh No. So feel free to get those Oh No's ready when we get to that. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No.
Give it your best. Oh no.
You can actually hit Knuckles too early there and get a phantom hit where it doesn't de-increment his health meter.
Yeah, like, 'cause he has like a few seconds before you can hit him again. If you hit him again after the last hit, you can just keep like repeatedly hitting him for infinity until you decide, he's had enough probably. And now KS4 is a really interesting boss to talk about because of the fact that he has this attack where he will just become 4 blue balls around you, and you want to try to avoid that attack, but it's kind of weird because it's not RNG, but your positioning around him and your distance from it and where you're standing actually matters. Like, typically you want to avoid him by standing on the pads and being like a certain distance away, but not too far away, not too close. He doesnn't like he wants his personal space, and I got
there it is.
Dang.
Yeah, it's difficult to gauge exactly how to prevent that. And this wastes, I think, 8 seconds every time you get it.
7 or 8 seconds, yeah.
最終的に7になってラスボス。
It's typically the most common on the second and third hit, and I got it on the third one.
カオスエメラルド取っていって、
aside from that though, the fight pretty much
中を
follows
集める
the same
こ
pattern
とに
each time, where he's going to
敵が
use
強く
a
なっちゃうの
specific
か。
number of swim actions followed by an attack, and he does a certain number of those cycles before surfacing to let you
だいぶ
attack.
暇そうになんかずっと移動してる。
Luckily, each cycle is consistent, so you don't have to like guess if he's gonna pop up or not.
全部で7個あって、
a boss people
7個集めると
find really
一番
annoying because
強
the
くな
fact
る
that
よ。
he's pretty much just an auto
ハリ
scroller.
モグラ。
But something about that auto scroller is you can lose time from an auto scroller, which is one of the worst things you would want in your
世話
life.
しないな。
So with 1 blue balls, this is probably going to be like a 143, 144 fight, something like that?
Probably a 146 actually, seeing the time I am right now.
Alright.
144. Well, wait. One more attack.
7個集めるとやっぱ願い事叶いますからね。RTA 的には強敵。
Now I can play with Knuckles. Alright, Sky Chase. I don't really want to deal with this, so I'm just gonna.
ストーリーでやるのはカオス6まで。
What? Wait. Is this the Sonic block or the Star Fox block? What happened? I
なんか急に世界観か、なんかゲーム変わった？
Unfortunately, I cannot do a barrel roller here, though. Now, Sky Chase itself is a really interesting. Oh, hello, selfie. Caught me off guard with that selfie there.
機械のキ
Sky
ツ
Chase
ネが
is essentially
機械に
exactly
強
what
い
you。see in auto scroller. And the fun thing about this kind of auto scroller is, if you were to just position yourself on the top right of the screen, I don't have to play at all. I could just let the game do itself. But you know, people actually came here for gameplay, so I might as well do as much entertainment as I can. And fun thing about these little spike ball launchers, they actually can vary your score based on how you hit them and how often you hit them.
あ、ほんとなん
But
か
it's
さり
really
げなく
inconsistent. But the sad thing
操
about
縦
it
してんの
is,
黄
no
色い
matter
や
what
つ
I'm
だ。
doing here, it doesn't actually change the time you'd get at the end of the stage. Which is kind of upsetting, because I kind of want to, you know, just destroy things and then just continue.
ソニックにしか目いてなかったけど、黄色い
You
や
gotta
つさ
have
りげなく乗ってる。
linearity somewhere in the game. But yeah, with the rest of this, it's probably a good time for maybe 2 or 3 more donations.
Excellent. All right. We have $5 from McMike0399. Really happy as an SAD
これソニック乗ってる意味あるの？
SGDQ2018 showing this amazing game. Good luck. $25 from JustFlandre Radio 230. Hey Flanders,
こ
we're
の
all
船
in
に乗り
Discord
込む
cheering
的
you
な感じな
on.
の。
Good luck, Bob. $25 from Halo.
海外でソニックが人気なのは獣が多いから。ソニックを届ける。なるほど。もう乗れるよね。さっきあんな高いところが降りられたんだから、もう乗れるじゃん。
minute, so that kind of makes sense.
単純にかっこいいから乗って
Also, if you
る。
had noticed, I did spinning around because you can lock onto things multiple times, and when you mash A
すごい
again,
な。
you can actually gain more points out of that.
あの角度に仁王立ちできるのやばいでしょ。
And now Eggman's gonna have a little fun with his own ship. Get the cannon ready. Fire!
ああ
Maybe they should do something about that. No?
They had the entire sky to choose from, and they chose that one spot.
Sonic, why were you saying yeah, whoa when you fell? Are you happy that you're falling?
ハリネズミマジバランス感強
And
す
now
ぎ
we're
る
going to do the best thing ever. You see Amy? Too bad we don't like Amy. We're just gonna run away from her. Up.
なんかヒロイン的なの出てきたけど、一瞬でカットされちゃったんだけど。
She's inside us deeply. Anyways, now Twinkle Park. Oh man, she found us. Twinkle Park has a really interesting set of skips.
あ、また一緒にいなくなっ
The
た。
little cart section. Good thing he hit me, because then if you just go on without him hitting you, he would just keep following you until the end of this, and it
あ
gets
のピン
very
ク
annoying
が
because
エイミー。
I want to keep my ring count around this much because your
ピ
ring
ンクの
count
生存が確認され
actually
た。
changes the
なん
speed
か
of
急
the
に
cart.
F0 始まったな。
Also, yeah, that is cart skip.
ど
You
こ
want to
走
get
ってる
around
の
20 to 40 rings because every 10 rings your cart will speed up, and I'm going to try to get rings as much as I can up to the max so I can like get to the end faster. But yeah, if you lose your rings, it's kind of annoying because then you're like just going slow. And fun thing, after that track skip, if I had hit those monkeys, Mickey's, I would lose my rings. And on that jump panel, if you lose your rings, and you have under 10 rings on the jump pad, you will actually fall. Despite the fact it's supposed to be a linear path and you're not actually doing anything different. The game just thinks, well, you're not fast enough because you're not having rings. We're just gonna make you fall. Like, all right, well, thanks game.
これでも実際ソニックが走ってもいけそうな感あるけ
I'm
ど。
gonna try to do another track skip here called which is castle skip, where I'm skipping a roller coaster section. Wait, did I say castle skip? I'm coaster skip.
Yeah.
And we got it, and we're not done yet.
乗ってない方。あこれ絶対正規ルートじゃないよね、今の。
Yep.
絶対これ、あれ乗らなき
Yeah,
ゃ
I
ダ
wanna
メだ
get
よね。
a
本
kind
来
of。precise spin dash jump up this. Ah, just barely. I was too low. There we go.
Nice. There we go. That entire sequence is a good deal more difficult than it looks.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
絶対本来なんかあそこ、さっき置いてあった乗り物に乗らなきゃいけないよね。
That would have been like a good 20-second time save, but instead I kind of messed that last skip up a little bit, so I lost a lot of time. That's kind of too bad. Also, initially, you're supposed to be taking like a little card to go into one action speed highway, but instead I kind of just want to go to City Hall instead, which is actually just Knuckles' section of the stage. And now this stage actually has a pretty interesting skip, because you can just jump onto these buildings.
ガチ開
They
発の
actually have
人が
things
開
up here
発し
for
て
you.
た。
Nice little
なるほ
one
ど
ups. But they didn't realize that you can literally just spin dash off of it and end up like skipping over half of the stage.
Spin dash hovering is just so broken.
Oh yeah, spin dash hovering is a thing where if you hold the spin dash, then you hold A, and then like go with the spin dash, you actually have 60 frames to like be up in the air a little bit before you start descending.
Yeah, it basically applies the hover type effect that jumping gives you without actually having to use the action of a jump. So you're able to use it with the extreme forward momentum of a spin dash, and it gives you a lot more airtime and distance.
Also, I got that speed boost because it is actually true that getting those speed boosts is faster than going down this. A lot of people don't really believe that. Also, wow, I managed to go through all those caution plates without actually getting hit, because sometimes they will just hit you, or you just get like bunced. It's kind of weird. And also, I'm going to take this skip over here because, you know, one-sided collision is everybody's best friend. And yeah, we're done. Sub 110, not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Very solid.
爽快感とかレベルじゃないよ。
And now when I get to back to the city, I'm going to go through the train station instead of having to go through the hotel to get to the train station. And by just applying myself like here a little bit, and there we go. And we got the trigger there.
もう、
That saves like a good
壁抜けがデフォルトになりすぎて、
have to go all the way up to the hotel and then back out to the train station.
普通の行動のかのように思えてきてしまった。
And now we're gonna go get the ancient light, which is something we will never really use anywhere else besides one more boss in the game. And you kind of just need to get it just to get it.
大体ヒロインって捕まるんだよな、やっぱ。
It is required to progress at this point as well, though, because the loading zone for Red Mountain doesn't actually exist until the enemy guarding the gate is destroyed, and you need the ancient light to destroy this.
Yeah, you can actually get over this wall without having to destroy the Kiki, but there's just no like stage. There's no load there. And now Red Mountain is another stage that actually has a fair amount of skips. I'm going to try to do one kind of safe because there are a few skips that can be kind of dangerous. Okay, I didn't want to use that spring, but sure game.
It's safe, it's fine.
And that thing just, does that to Sonic. And now it's going to zip line for a few seconds.
RTA プレイヤーじゃない限りは解説できなさそう。
And now I'm going to do another spin dash over up here, jump up to this mountain, and then do a little spin dash jump over here to get up on this. Oh, and hey look, Act 2.
Then there's quite a bit of Act 2 to be skipped as well by using either some of the rocks around here or these tilting platforms which you can use to get a slope.
Yeah, typically you want to go, you'd be like going around the perimeter of the stage like 3 times, and then you finally start like ascending up with the lava rising, or you can just use that plate and just like get an angle and just spin dash jump over it up on the top. Yeah, 103. That could have been a sub if I hadn't hit that spring in Act 1.
なんか話すことが多すぎて話しきれなくはなりそう。
More of this now.
Oh yeah, more everyone's favorite Star Fox game is Sonic Adventure, right?
なんか飛
What do you mean no?
行機が変わった。
I really wish I could do a barrel roll here. That would actually make the gameplay at least slightly better for this. But yeah, you kind of just keep waiting more, shoot more things. They have kind of more
今度こ
projectiles.
そ船に
And the fun little thing about the stage is the song itself will like transition out in the original files, and you just hear it loop again. Like a lot of, because of the other versions of the game, it just loops itself normally. But no, because of this version on the Windows computer,
とりあえずどこ
it
走
is
ってんね
a
んって言ってくれ
WMA file, which is a generic Windows music file, and the song just ends itself once you get near the end of the stage, and it's just hilarious. Unfortunately, I patched that because I'm a grumpy old man. Yeah, you can shoot things here though from a really far distance, which is kind of hilarious. And the score attacks on these are actually really interesting because none of the planes are like RNG. Like everything here is pretty much consistent. Even the spike ball here's like here, these are actually consistent. At least if you don't shoot them for a while. And I think the world record for this score is like 40,000 or something. It's actually really impressive.
Are we able to get a few donations?
Oh yeah, you can get a few more donations.
All right, we have a lot of a lot in a certain vein. $5 from Knuckles178 that says, "Oh no,
oh no."
We have $25 from Alex Neal that says, "Oh no."
RTA よりステージ
Oh
ご
no.
と。
Actually, you know what? That's all we have that are oh no's.
俺一緒にさっきのマジックハンドでソニック投げつけるんかと思っ
You
たん
gotta
だ
have
けど
some。creativity, guys. Come on.
Let's see here. We have $25 from Imanakuni that says, "Something bugging you, Flandre? I hope you and the rest of the Sonic runners have fun and good luck on all the runs. Always a joy to help out with a good cause."
Something bugging you.
投げつけるんかと思ったら、ただ一旦ちょっと避難させただけだった、変形時に。
It's actually a good reference because there's some like
なかなか
scenes in this
野蛮な
game
ことする
where
なと思ったら
they
全
don't
然そんなことなかった。
properly have their like angle for their animations, and there's just one frame of Sonic where his mouth is just wide open, where he just goes something bugging you, and it just looks so intimidatingly and like.
この飛行機の入り口はどこにあるの一体
Kind of weird. Anyways, we're almost at the end of this sky chase, and the funny thing about this is this actually does have like a little mini boss at the end. So even though you're going through about 2.5 minutes of side scroller, you can still
多
lose
分
time
この
from
船もだっ
side
て
scroller.
壁ほとんどないんで
Kind
し
of
ょ
neat and annoying. You kind of just have to aim yourself in the center, but sometimes your target isn't accurate, and you can actually miss the center. And now we're just gonna fly out for a second, even though I think that's just it, moving you manually, and target those. I don't think you actually need to target those, but you know, points.
どうせこの船も
I got
壁
hit,
ないん
so
で
that
しょ
must mean that I kind of missed the target for a small bit. Oh well. Anyways, yeah, that was Sky Chase. I hope you enjoyed that stage as much as I did. Wow. All right, now we're just gonna have a little fun, little transformation here, and also watch this. If I pause the game, yeah, the ship's just gone. I don't know where it went. Oh wow, it's changed shape. I gotta be careful here because if I spin dash too early, I can enter too early. Oh, that felt early. Actually, no, I think I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, if you enter that stage, you can get a little few frame window to spin dash through that entrance before the cutscene finishes. And if you do it too early, you will soft lock. And I mean, like, the save file itself is corrupted.
はしごはしっかり登るんだ。
What's funny about that is Skyjack is also a stage itself where it has its own little soft lock. Where at the end of the stage, I'm going to do a little skip of the capsule as the gravity's changing. And if I hit the wall in an angle, I will literally have to soft reset the game. And not only with the stage, in Act 2, there's a very random crash that happens. And I literally only got it once this week after running this game for 11 years. Which is kind of crazy. So let's just pray that I don't get it. Oh!
このゲーム
I
なん
thought
か
the
その
collision was going to be on my side there, but then I remember, oh yeah, Sonic game.
ここいけんじゃねみたいなところ
I know they wanted it
正規ルートとかでもなんか
to be a thing,
試してみたら意外といけそうな感じはしちゃう
Alright,
よ
thank you, Win, for doing it for me. And now I'm going to try to get this cannon one cycle because it's going to want to move around. That doesn't look safe.
That looks good. Yeah,
Ooh.
nice.
ソフトロックがありそ
There's
う
a one frame trick where if I had done a spin dash right into Act 3, I would end up right over here instead of having to take that path going up. And here's that one little capsule trick. Oh, nope, not taking that. Let's try that again. Up.
Oh.
Ah.
At least it doesn't risk the soft lock now.
Oh yeah. There is a better chance that
つ
I
け
would
な
have
く
soft
ても
locked
い
if I
い
had done it.
壁をちゃんと
In that
作って
angle
るから
anyway. Yeah, 136. Oh well.
どうなんだ
And
ろ
now let's pray I didn't get the save file corruption. Oh no, I did. Oh boy.
Ooh.
Don't worry, I can
う
save
そうこう言
this.
ってる間
I
に
got this. I have a backup save
Otto.
file already set. Fitting, guys, fitting. Thank God I put that in because I actually have not gotten that in like a couple of years now. Here's how it should have went.
セーブがエラー
There we go. You guys needed to see Sonic fall, I swear. Yeah, but what would have caused this off look is this jump panel wouldn't have been there to like bring you up. And now another great boss, which is basically
そうです
Oh
ね
No
アクシデントっぽいですね
The beeping doesn't really roll off the tongue like,
I
oh
mean,
no.
Oh No kinda does as much as a
で
if you just try hard enough.
そうこうした間に
Also,
予
hey,
定
I
時
got
間
that
が
skip.
残り10
You can
分
actually skip a little cutscene by just entering early. Oh, I don't have the crystal ring here. This
Mo,
is a save file.
Shiba.
Oh well. Anyways, there you go.
なのかなわかんない
Okay,
けど
well, guess we'll do this.
何
Oh, really?
なんかすごい気持ち悪い色になったんだけど今
There we go. Yeah, you don't actually need to use the light dash for that. And now I'm using my light dash particles to hit the button under the chair, which is actually saved a few seconds.
The crystal ring would be convenient for the next
Well,
boss
that's
coming up as well, Chaos
not
6,
good.
since it's a fight where you preferably do want to charge up the light speed attack since it deals double damage to Chaos.
Yeah.
And since the crystal ring halves the charge time, it does make the fight considerably faster.
Yeah,
おーなん
that's
か
alright though.
だいぶ気持ち悪く進化してきた
Also, I
セ
never
ー
actually
ブ
did
で
mention
セーブ
this,
ファイルが
but
壊れた場合を想定して
you may
レ
notice
ビュ
that
ー
some voice clips aren't
じゃあ
playing
普段から壊れやすい
rather
場
than
所
others.
っ
It's
てこと
because
なんです
some
かね
voice clips in this version of the game for the PC Windows, it actually causes the game to stutter when they overlap each other. So I took out certain ones that don't cause that stutter because you can actually miss some cycles in some bosses like Egg Viper and Egg Hornet.
Yeah, like when he was doing the mashing in Egg Hornet, it can actually
砕けちゃっ
cause
た
input drops, so you can miss a homing attack input
Yeah.
because of it.
Because that stutter still has his vulnerability frames going through, and you can actually miss the cycle because of that. Anyways, Lost World. Remember Sonic Lost World? Well, this is just the stage itself, not the game. And the Lost World actually has a few really cool skips. I'm going to try to do a
パ
snake
ワー
skip.
ア
I
ッ
don't
プアイ
like
テムみ
snake
たいな
skip,
の
but I'm
があ
going to
っ
go for it
て
because
ソニッ
marathons
クが
are
貯
fun.
めると青く
And
光
this
リング
fire
を
pit
追
of
撃
RNG. Oh, thank you, RNG. I love you.
なるほど
Wow. I was
Rip.
scared when I saw I didn't have rings, but oh well.
Yeah, this flame corridor is pretty much the only spot in the entire run that has extensive RNG, and
Yeah.
it just managed to do it right there.
You can't have marathon without RNG. Anyways, we're gonna go through this snake section here. Gonna get that checkpoint in case I end up dying. Oh, I had it. Ah. I'm gonna go for one more just because I felt good on that one. Hey, I got it. And can I get this? Ah.
Yeah.
Okay, what I just did there is called pause phasing, where if you pause and for and then
ポーズして
right in front of
壁抜きしてった
certain objects, and then unpause, it actually has a few frames where those objects aren't technically loaded, so you can just go right through them. And also, this room should be very dark, but I skipped a certain area to where the darkness really shows, so you just see full lightness. It's actually pretty neat, because at least on the other version of this game, like Dreamcast gave you, those rooms are very dark, and it is very hard to see where you're going. And now we're just going to pull a little Indiana Jones here, though, and do a little boulder section. And remember the gun truck from SA2? Well, this is his younger brother, Clyde. He's just a rock.
This thing rubber bands a lot harder than the truck in SA2, though. Like, it's actually very easy for that thing to catch you accidentally.
Yeah, see that checkpoint I just got? If you reset the stage here, and then you went back a bit, you will literally see that thing just fly past, like, right through, and you can just immediately die. It's like one of the funniest rubber bandings I've ever seen. And that was Lost World.
Yeah, Lost World is honestly a very difficult stage.
Oh yeah, that is
ギ
definitely
ミック解除まで待ってられるかという強い意志を感じる壁抜けでしたね。
It kind of saddens me. And we're just going to the past for a bit, just to call and say hi, and now we're back here.
And this is actually the final stage of the run coming up. Just
yeah, this puzzle here is the hardest part of the game, I swear. It's very difficult. Oh my god, we got it!
There you go.
正規ルートはどこ
I can't believe
Oh my
it.
god. That was difficult. Anyways, yeah, Final Leg is a very linear stage, except for, well, no, Act 1 is linear, but Act 2 and 3 have some of the biggest skips in the game. And it's pretty much another thing where Sonic Adventure DX is a good port, because when they ported this game to DX, Act 2 of Final Leg was supposed to have like an invisible wall block you, but since they forgot to put that on DX, yeah.
You say that, but you're forgetting that Dreamcast has an even bigger skip.
また変なところ行ってるよ。
Dreamcast version, there is literally just a capsule right at the beginning of the stage. It's just up in the sky.
また変なところ行ってるよ。
Oh well. There's a few frame window there where I could just like pause and like save myself by just jump canceling. Ooh, I got that skip. Nice.
Oh.
That saved the 2 seconds itself.
これ見てやりたくなります
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn a little bit. Oh, hey, look at stage.
On this PC version, there is a setting you can use, like in the mod loader.
ゴールに落ちていく。
Fog emulation
Yeah,
that,
fog emulation.
that lets you see where you're going, but clearly Flandre prefers to play without it.
Yeah, I'm a cool boy. I don't like using cheat sheets.
Final boss time.
Oh yeah, Egg Viper. Remember Chaos 4? Well, he's kind of like that, except he's actually a little bit more fun because he gets more projectiles. Also, Eggman went to the school of film, so all of his
これ見てやりたくなる。
going to hit me at all.
マジ
There's thankfully not really any RNG in this
そも
fight
そも
either, not like there is in
そんな
Chaos
ところ行かないから
These hits
当
are
たり判定を
surprisingly
作ってない。
nice to get though. These spin dash jumps into his weak spot
Oh
right as
yeah,
it
they
opens
can be
up.
annoying.
Like any slight deviance in angle can cause you to miss entirely and can cause a death. And dying at the end of this fight can potentially be
ソニックの体
catastrophic
力
because
っ
this
て
fight
その
is like up to 2.5 minutes long.
Yeah.
You really don't want to die near the end.
マリオ64とかみたいな。あ、
There was a
64
time
じゃね
though,
えな。
though, where
なんかとりあえず
I
1個でも
actually
リンク
did
持っていれ
the
ば
boss normally,
ワンパンでは
and
倒
the
さ
very
れない
last
感
hit,
じ
you
な
want to
の
be
か。
careful you don't hit him too early because he will make you fall off the stage. And there was a time where I did do it normally, but the stage still made me fall off because I think my homemade attack was still locked onto him as he was falling off, and I lost a run because of that. It was very sad, but it was
でも
also
こ
hilarious.
れ
I could
見てやりたくなる
not
ってことはやっぱり
Also,
RT
I
や
want
り
to
た
hit
くなる
quick
んだ
enough
よ
because
な。
initially after the second hit, he's trying to like make his tail for you to homing attack to him, but you can do it quick enough to where you can just hit him before he extends his tail. Sorry, Eggman. I don't want to see you just walk around the whole time, so I'm just going to go in front of you. Nice.
That was pretty much a perfect hit right there.
Yeah, that was a perfect hit.
If the camera doesn't invert, I think that means it's a perfect hit.
Mm-hmm.
攻
Also,
撃
now here's an attack that's
変わん
different
ない
where
の
he's
か
going
な
to use
特
his
別。
cylinders.
These are annoying.
They can be pretty
あ、なん
annoying,
か
yeah.
若干増
The
えてる。
hitboxes can be very, very odd.
Also, yeah, what he said. Oh, the systems. Oh yeah, I'm getting a load of this, by the way.
20年近く前にこのゲームが出てたって考える
I'm
と
gonna
確
get
か
away
に
with
す
this,
ごい。
don't worry.
This last hit, though, he's going to take considerably more safe.
Yeah,
I
I'm
believe.
gonna just wait for a few seconds. Because I want to make sure I'm on the foothold first.
All right, there we go.
There we go.
Time is coming up. It's going to be when the explosion happens after Eggman falls into the pit.
Yeah, the timer on the top left is gonna stop, and
So
yeah,
what
basically when the explosion happens, that's when the time that's when
終わり
it's
そう
gonna
っ
be
ぽ
done.
い。
Oh no, he did nothing to us.
And
Time.
ドリキャスが原作で、あ、 GG。終わりましたね。
I'll play with you some other time.
あとコンマ5秒でゾロ目だったんですけどね。
With what happened in the soft lock, that's actually not that bad.
あ、1個ずつ足場なくなるんだ。
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
Oh no じゃなくて Oh yes.
I wanna just end it up. Can I just do a quick game crash real quick, just to have a little fun for the kiddos? And it's even with everyone's favorite character. Big the cat.
なんだこいつ。
Alright, so what I'm going to be doing is basically I'm going to be throwing my rod out the same time where I'm falling, and if you do that at the same time, the game doesn't really know what to do for you, and see, the game will just crash. So I'm just going to fall down this area, aim my rod, wait for him to fall up the stage,
なんだこいつ。
and then death. Game crash.
あのキャラであそこに行くとゲームがクラッシュするのか。
I like the console version of that more, where since it's like console, it just doesn't really stop the audio, so it just goes, "Whoa!"
知ってる人からすると、まあいつもの。
Yeah, that was Sonic Adventure DX.
Thank you so much, JustFlandre, for that
ゲームを
amazing
クラッシュさせ
Sonic
て、
DX run. Join us
ソ
in a
ニックアド
little
ベン
bit.
チャー
We'll
が
be back with an interview
デラックス
with
が終わりましたね。
Mike89 for Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 and Knuckles runs. Just give us a little bit.
次のゲームがソニックスピンボール。
In the meantime, I got a lot of stuff to get through, so let's get to it. Got
で、これが、
$25 from Sarissa Senshi that says,
まあ、
gotta go fast.
多分俺が見たことある横スクロールゲームってことなんですかね。
$20 from Nimputs that says, cat boo.
ソニック多分4連続ですかね、今のも含めて。
$25 from Porky Mouth that says, been watching GDQ for 4 years now. Very happy to donate during the Sonic block, even though I'm not able to watch it. Thanks to all the GDQ staff for all you do, and good luck to the runners. Gotta go
やって
fast.
もらわないと、解説をね。ソニックスピンボールはただのピンボールだった。
$250 from BlitzAce1981 that says, must maneuver rapidly. No, wait. Please proceed swiftly. Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue.
スピンボール。
$25 from the Ultimo that says, as someone who QA'd this game with Sega on the Dreamcast, I'm shocked at how much this game is broken. Thank you for showing it off.
あ、2D はその次、さらに。このソニック・ザ・ヘッジホッグ2が 2D。
The definition of going fast. Big shout out to all the runners and organizers for the amazing work you do. Let's go. Alright everyone, join us over for Mike89 and Spike Vegeta for
夕
their
方、
interview.
向こうも夕方になってきて、割と人が増えてきている感じですかね。
What a great way to kick off the Sonic block here
さっき
Tuesday
の人
night
に、
at
さ
Summer
っき
Games
の人じゃ
Grand
ない。
Prix 2018. What's up, everyone? I'm Spike Vegeta. You
インタビ
just
ューが
watched Sonic Adventure DX,
始
and
ま
now
り
we
ま
got
したね。
3 more awesome Sonic games, and they're all in some way going to involve this idiot right here. We got Mike89. I was like Mike89 SDA. We got
ちょっとインタビューの間に
It's
ちょっとお手洗いに。
How you doing, man?
Really good. It's so great to be back. It's been a long time.
It really has. I call you an idiot. It's probably because I love you, dude. I'm so happy that you were finally back in a GDQ. The last time you were here was AGDQ 2013.
Certainly was.
That's a long time, man. It was, that at that point I was talking to Peaches about it in our interview earlier today, where we were in bunk beds, we were at the 4-H center, and I was getting to the point I thought, Mike's never going to come back to one of these. Was there a point where you thought you were never going to come back to it?
Honestly, yeah, there were situations where I thought, maybe I'm not up to the mark anymore. Maybe, the money's not going to work out again all the time. And thankfully, things lined up for me this time, so I could come back and have one more shot at it.
We're certainly happy to have you here. What What is it like? I mean, the last time you were here, I think there was like 100 or so people at this event. Now there's 2,200 or so of us. It's a bit of a shock right now to you?
I can't remember who I mentioned it to, but I was in the practice room yesterday and I was saying there was probably a TV in there for every person that was happening.
We all got our own private TV. It was awesome.
Exactly.
So I want to talk a little bit about Sonic speedrunning, because that is what I feel like I wouldn't be rude to say you have dedicated a percentage of your life to being really good at Sonic speedrunning and leaving your mark on it. And I'm going to actually kick it off with a social media question we got right here from Scythen. What's your advice for newer Sonic speedrunners?
So thankfully now there's a lot more information than there used to be. So go and seek it out. Go and seek out the runners, the Sonic Discord. Everyone's really friendly. They'll help you out. And don't get too intimidated by seeing high-level stuff where it's just trick after trick after trick. The nice thing about Sonic games compared to a lot of other speedruns is that because they're stage-oriented, you can do almost what Chubbas calls a choose-your-own-adventure. You can just add things in as you feel comfortable with them and get familiar with them.
Sure. I've always loved about, because you have that IL timer right there, you just get that immediate feedback of, that was stage one of, okay, you got a 21-second time. All right, now let's look and see where did Mike save that time or any top runners.
Yeah, that makes it easy to learn as well. You can just break it down into little chunks.
Absolutely. So let's talk a little bit about each of your runs. First off, you're kicking off with one of my all-time favorite speed games, Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Absolute joy to watch, and I would venture to say one of the most competitive speed games of all time. You saw Summoning Salt did his own world record analysis video where you were featured many times.
That was a really fun thing to work with him on. I actually helped him put the script together because, you know, he obviously comes back to the community and says, you know, you guys know the history, help us put it together. And that was a really fun kind of project to go back through and see all of the things that happened over the years, which even I had forgotten some of them.
It's the best speedrun content on YouTube right now, genuinely. Go check out Summoning Salt's videos, Sonic 2 World Record Progression video. You'll find it for a bunch of other games, Mario 64, Ocarina of Time, whatnot. But I want to, it's a little bit of a somber story I'm bringing up with Sonic 2, I think specifically here. From the noob we got here on social media, glitches in Sonic games are fantastic. Have any ruined a PB or world record pace run?
So there's a particular one in Sonic 2 in the very last stage. If you defeat the Silver Sonic boss at exactly the wrong time, the game actually doesn't progress you to the final boss. So you just get stuck on this one screen and you either have to, because it happened to me as a kid as well, you either have to wait for 10 minutes to get playing again.
Oh, you did this as a kid, dude. You were ahead of the game, man.
Or just decide, you know, that's enough for that session for today.
He's going to be doing Sonic 2, guys, right after Sonic Spinball. But then we've got what a lot of people will probably say is one of the best speed games of all time, and that is Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles. I want to just ask you your opinion, I guess your own analysis of this game as a speed game and what it's been for you over the years.
So I've seen two different sides of it. So when I first started speedrunning it, and I won't say when that was, just to, just to hide my age a little bit. When I first started running it, it was very much, you know, you just play through the stages and you just do that quickly. And now it's almost a completely different game, the way that you actually approach it. So I think there are some people that kind of pine for the old days when it was, you know, you could actually see where you were going. It's different, but it's not better or worse. It's different.
I see you're an advocate for both sides. I've seen you run glitchless Sonic 3 sometimes, actually.
It just happens when, you know, sometimes I get frustrated with some of the things where, you know, one thing isn't working for me for a particular amount of time. And I'm just like, yeah, you know what? I'll just play it, I guess, at a more leisurely pace. And this is how I'll do it.
そうですね、スプラッターハウスの2作品は、スカイウォードソードの後に
because of your donation dollars, getting it as a bonus game. It's kind of got a lot of, I would say, just razzle-dazzle to it, no matter which side you play it on. So definitely looking forward to both of those. Mike, I don't want to get emotional or anything, but I know you have stated on social media very clearly that you're kind of looking to move on to the next step of your life. Maybe you have to leave behind streaming, leave behind speedrunning for a while. I always hope that maybe you can find some free time for it here and there. But I want to ask you, and I'm going to connect
のこの左の画面にはちょっと僕の方では直せないので、きっとカメレオンキットの枠にとりあえずスプラッターハウス2作が入るようですね。
Taking a completely new game without any of the resources available and laying down the groundwork. And other people are probably better at the, spending hours grinding it than I am, but I feel like that's what I contribute sometimes. And the games where I've done that, that's where I feel, I suppose, the most pride, if you like.
Mike, you should have a lot of pride, man. You have left your mark on the speedrunning community. Not going to try to get too emotional here, but you're going to have 2 amazing runs. I'm feeling it, dude. And thank you
no
for everything.
Pressure.
Always a pleasure, my dude. Mike, I'm going to let you get over there. He's actually going to be on the couch because he's the most informed dude of Sonic Spinball here that isn't the runner. So thank you, Mike, for joining me. And now I am going to be joined by the prize man himself, Sent, to talk about all the awesome Sonic prizes we got during this Sonic block.
この方が出られるので、僕はちょっと見れないですけど。同時通訳はまあ厳しいですね。
Sent, we already did this joke yesterday, dude. It's against terms of service. We can't do it 2 days in a row.
Hey, Spike. What's going on? Want some bagel?
Wait. If I'm here.
コントが始まりましたね。
Yep.
And the audience is in this general vicinity.
Sounds right.
Oh, no! Just...
Well, that was weird.
Clap for that. I killed a shark.
Calm down, Spike. It's okay. It's dead. Probably.
Okay.
これ前もあったんですけど、こ
I got some great prizes.
のコント
This
は
shark。is not one of them, but you know what? He can hold my bagel. Thanks, shark. So we have a couple of great prizes coming up during this Sonic block where you're going to want to
ドーナツさっき普通に食べてましたよね。
good friend
普通に食べられる
lovely little Sonic
普通のドーナツ本物のドーナツ
donation during Sonic block this afternoon. Just going to put it down here on the table real quick. We also have this very beautiful large Sonic Perler from Spinballs.
I'm about to say that's a Spinball.
This is a Spinball Sonic Perler if you've ever seen one. I've never seen one, but I'm impressed somebody actually made it. It's beautiful. This comes in from our good friend Peach Stone, and it is also through Sonic Block. Wonderful little part. Look at the detail on that Spike. Look at that.
Awesome. I actually played a little Spinball as a kid, so this means something.
I did.
さっき食べてましたよ
12 people who this means
一口
I mean, statistically,
もうお
so
腹
it
減ってき
has
ちゃ
to
っ
be.
た
Let me just scoot over here.
とりあえずだって真ん中に穴が開いてて大型のものって全部ドーナツじゃないですか
And Sonic Adventure 2 Battle LP set. So I mean, you get both soundtracks.
真ん中に穴が開いて
Vinyl's making
て
a comeback. I didn't believe it 8 years ago when I was in
大型になっ
college.
てれば
You know,
全
my
部
friends
ドー
had
ナ
the
ツ
fedoras and the record players, but you know, I guess it's a thing.
Yeah, absolutely awesome to see all the vinyls we've had over the years actually of these. So,
Oh, yeah, no.
amazing collector's item.
Most definitely. And speaking of collector's item Spikes, right here on the table, I actually have something really nice for you. So I'm going to show the front of the box first because it has this lovely Sonic-themed engraving on it. But now, you know, if we take a look inside, if I open it the right way, that may help.
Yeah, correct. I had to think about it as well.
So inside, we have a wonderful set of Chaos Emeralds.
These are legit.
These
これ
are
はさっき
legit. And
集
you
め
know
て
what?
た宝石の7種類
These are not
って感じなんですか
stuck
ね
in
もしかして
box at all. They are all beautiful, hand-cut
そうで
glass
すねさっき
Chaos
集めてた
Emeralds.
宝
Look at
石
these things. These are so pretty. Can we get a little zoom in on the box there? Let's
あ
just
とベーグルは焼きでドーナツ
and
が
these
揚
come
げ
to
か
us from our
なる
good
ほど
friend Iggy Ziggy, and I believe this is a $25 minimum donation from now until the end of Sonic Block. Guys,
これ
you're
が
gonna
7
want to get your
つ揃え
donations
ば
for these. These are just beautifully
これ
handcrafted.
から竜が
And remember,
ここからなんか
as
竜が
always,
出て
guys,
きて
if you want to know
願いを一つ
what
叶え
the
てくれ
upcoming
るんですかね
prizes, incentives, speedruns, whatever are, you can head over to gamesdonequick.com. You can check out the tracker. Watch out for sharks and bagels, but other than that, you'll be fine. Spike, thanks so much for the interview. That
こ
was
れ
wonderful.
特
Let's
定の
throw
キー
it
ワー
back
ド
up to
を
the
言う
house
と
as we
竜
get
が
ready
出
for
てきて
Jackson 96
願いが一
Fun
つ
of
叶えら
Sonic
れる
Spinball.
っていう
Woo!
Thanks, you too. Welcome back to Summer Games Done Quick
ラストロード毎回ろくでもないことになる。
I just want to make a quick announcement. We've reached the grand total 387,275. What does that mean? Well, that means that we've raised $15 million through every event that we've ever done.
ナメック語ナメック語だと何でしたっけ？なんちゃらかんちゃらポルンガしか覚えてない。
Thank you all so much for all of your love and support. It's going to an amazing cause. We'll be right back with
先ほどのドラ
Spitball in
クエ
just a few
3の
moments.
イラストですね。
Suppose I have a little bit of time for some donations. We have $25 from Wolfgang. Let's blast through with Sonic
今までの
Speed.
GDQ での合計額が
$25 from Rocco
1、
Jackal.
10、100、
Need to
1000
win
万、
those
10万、
Chaos Emeralds, and
1、
I
10、
agree.
100、1000万、10万、
10,000%.
100万、1500万ドル。
$15 from the mysterious GX58.
すげえな、
Real cash in the
1500万ド
Sonic
ル。
block, but I don't want it to end. $5 from Buckethead222. Shout out to
今まで
SABX
の
and
ゲームダンクイックの
SA2B
すべて
speedrunning
の合計
community.
額
Good
が
luck to the runners.
1500万ドルってことですかね。
All right, everyone, give it up for Zaxxon96 and Sonic
すげえな。
Spinball.
お、始まりますね。
All right. So